How are you, people? I am Chinghiz together with you. Today, last day of February, February 28th. And this last info from Iran, Israel, together with the United States against strike Iran, this act of aggression by international laws and conventions is very serious crime. It's crimes of crimes. This Nuremberg Tribunal verdict rule in time against Nazi Germany, United States, Soviet Union, Britain. There. Now, United States, together with Israel, decided to attack Iran again. Obviously, United States stayed fully controlled by Jewish Zionist elite, and not only United States, Britain, EU members, Western world, particularly entire world by schemes, they were rulers, Rothschild and Co., Jewish Zionist elite. And they fully controlled United States, put it back into White House, Trump, for that reason. Oh, hey, Americans, why tell me White House? Not because you voted to him. This lie, they are brainwash affiliation and big money is of course illegitimately Rothschild and Co. put Trump back in White House for one reason, launch people. And you're witnessing this. And for money, and for Trump money, big and easy money. In first year in office, more than $4 billion and counting. And Iran, serious barrier in the plan of Great Israel. By destroying Iran, easily they will take, in their view, Middle East, Syria, Iraq, in Northern Africa, even. No doubt there, Egypt, Great Israel, they go to even south of Turkey, significant part of Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, and know that this one, what they plan, is even greater than there was in the satanic synagogue of Satan. Blah, blah, you try to use Bible. The synagogue of Satan, try to use Bible. Even greater than such form, in such version of great Israel. They even publicly talking about that, officials talking about that. United States ambassador to Israel entire to the war government, even opposition of this government, Lapid, also talking about that, this Israel right on Bible, you should take, and I will fuck you, all of you, with Bible. Murdars. You are murdars. Murdars means human animals. Rothschild and Co. You think you were rulers until my mission starts. We will replace, we will end you, your rule of the world, Jewish Zionist elite. And we starting with that. Today's cover photo is actually Bohemian Grove, but truly it is faith to Satan and world rulers, Jewish Zionist elite, faith to Satan, literally. And you can find they faith to Satan even partly in Jewish religion books in Talmud. They're obviously satanic. Entitled human animals, they choose them, they should rule the world. And now they blah blah about Great Israel border because Bible and Jesus called them synagogue of Satan. Christianity, Christian book. Wake up. All of you wake up, earth people. And I know you already woke and starting up, but as I see, and I can say, you're acting very slow. And this giving to those who decided start big war, very serious advantage. And again, I repeat it. They go big war, decide go big war, as outcome of the big war, build their new world, in their new world map. We have 40, 50 countries, no more. And one of biggest country, Israel. And also, another they aim reduce their population of planters, as people population, very, very, very old populated planets, and should be reduced. And they decided reduce to 3.5 billion, means 5 billion they planning exterminate by biological weapons. Well, actually, today, we're witnessing this process. This board of Satan actually built for that. There's no board of peace, of course. The board of Satan who participate in that. I call them rethink. If no, and board of Satan is board of Satan, I say. And they attack in Iran, fueling this big war, also attacked Venezuela, we know, blockaded Cuba, blah, blah, no blah, blah, to the plan. Take Greenland, of Denmark, of NATO, of EU. And in region, Middle East, they started with that. For destroy Iran for that reason. There are no regime change. There are no other things. In Great Israel, they are greater than, again, in the presentation of Bible, Israel, which many countries was. You know Chinghiz Khan Empire? Biggest empire in the world. That's true. That's true. But there was other empire, other Turkish Empire, Ottoman, 6th century. There was British Empire. There was Rome Empire. Start big war. we should restore. In their view, they again they count Bible, speculate about Bible and put Bible into Christianity. When in Christian, Jesus Son of God is God. And this religion built on Jesus' mission, of course. And Jesus called them synagogue of Satan. Okay, start war of religions. How they murders? Murders means human, animals, in Azeri, Turkish. This attack in Iran, and we should stand with Iran firmly. We know Iranian people, absolute majority, fully supported the Iran authority, will by any cost protect, defend own country, land against United States, Israel. Iran will destroy Israel and will attack and destroy United States carriers. Fort Worth, Lincoln carriers, and others will have full rights by international laws, conventions, protect own country, land, and attack, retaliate against those countries who attack it. With Iran, standing with Iran, we protect international law, conventions, United Nations Charter, all nations. Because they're already people. This is not about Middle East. This is not about United States hemisphere, Murdar, Rubio. This is not about Latin America. It's about entire world, 5 billion of you. They will exterminate 5 billion of you. They face. You know humans. Israeli religion leaders, publicly talking about that. In their view, only they choosing, but others remaining no humans. And they're acting accordingly. And Trump, for that reason, the White House people. This Murdar Trump will do what Russia demanding and means big war. And we should prevent. Well, United Nations today vision. Look how you covered and shameful entire world. Well, until today, you're very shameful entire world and very coward. Why I saying this? Look, United States dismantling United Nations with charter. They push it because Rothschild is not Trump, United States. Rothschild everywhere. This so-called board of Satan under name of peace, through Security Council, and grave mistake of China. Obviously now, in our days particular, this mistake coming very obviously absent and means green light to this board of Satan, which cover up of them annexation of Palestine, and there in this board of Satan. Again, I call them Rethink, Pakistan, Indonesia, the other countries, Albania, big is the money, or United States protect you, Albania. Who fueling big war? A drama. No United States. Who arming Serbia? No Israel. A drama. How stupid decision. Be part of this board of Satan. And entire world are shameful and coward until today. We came together to change this situation. They dismantled United Nations, sanctioned UNRWA together with Israel, United States. Israel destroying UNRWA offices, in West Bank, in Jerusalem, in Gaza, and attacking United Nations official experts, means Francesca Albanese, even when attacked her using fake videos. This obvious. This is no joke. Official France position. Foreign Minister Murdar means human animal. They ordered it by Macron, Foreign Minister Macron. But Macron, of course, Rothschild and Co. Jerusalem elite. Murdar puppet. For attack Francesca, they even using built by Jewish Zionists there, some United Nations watchdog, Rothschild every day. Attack it. But here, not only about individuals, about entire United Nations, they started dismantling United States upheld and held $9 billion to United Nations. And there, United Nations live more than 50 or 60, more than 60 totally. Almost half of them United Nations entities, units, and international, non-international orgs. The United States did and continue to destroy United Nations. And I call you, there should be dignity or not. We have dignity. African nations, Asian nations, including China, or Latin America. Of course have. I have no doubt in that. But when needed, show your unite position. You're failing. China leadership talk about reform of United Nations. Are also talking about this. Reform should happen. Which one? My version of reform, I believe in that absolute majority of countries support it, and veto rights. China is saying, if this is not correct, China can say this too. But there was such this one. Telepathy form connections, but undeniable or real. 10 years, after 10 years means veto right can be revoked, means permanent members status. Well, during the 10 years, two thirds have Security Council member countries. If they are two thirds majority, they can revoke this or block this veto of any these 5 permanent members veto. by 2/3 during the 10 years. But end of 10 years, this withdrawal should be over. If so, I can agree with this. It's real, and we should do it. And we also shall protect international laws, conventions, both International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, which publicly by United Nations Ambassador to Israel Huckabee, by Secretary this Murdar Secretary of State Rubio, by their names, okay, officials, Trump officials. They are hard working for finally, ultimately, dismantle this International Criminal Court and International Court of Justice. I watched this video. It's public. United Nations member countries. What you waiting, huh? What you waiting? You think maybe United States will, let's think, or Trump will remove, wait by any cost with 2 years after the new president, this will again restore it. This not, people, this not big war. They will sit and wait these 2 years, huh? For Trump, no decision maker. They put Trump back into White House for start big war. They failed in Trump second terms, which they planning re-elect Trump, failed. But now they finally, there are no 2 years, there are no other things. They are big war. With Putin, without Putin. With Putin, Yalta 2.0, without Putin, and without Putin. United States, Israel, and their puppets will join, what I say, will join to this as coalition, this big war, from United States and Israel side. No doubt. And when you realize, already you into big war, you will start try to do something, of course. You're too late to do something. It's not about military power even. They're planning to start big war by using nuke. Tactical nuke they will use. But Putin saying, I absolutely not believe in him. Of course. He lie as Rothschild and Co. Putin using deception as Rothschild and Co. Which fully collaborated with Putin. But even he can publicly say, already there was some position, but now they decided to join to us, work for peace, work together for peace. This no. Well, I think United States will launch with Israel nuclear weapon, tactical nuclear weapon. Putin will immediately join and do same. Again, you will find the Yalta 2.0 can continue. What called deception? Putin said to me, he will protect Iran and we know China. I mostly believe in China, of course, respectful country, but this country doing this really respectful, very, very big things doing China. I welcome that and my full support. In this case, China position crucial, not Russia, not even North Korea. They should announce they will support Iran. But are talking about prevent a big war. How we can do? Legal. Only we have one option, and this use this option to carry it by international, by United Nations Charter. Security Council, absolutely ineffective. All this happening repeatedly against Iran, again, aggression via Security Council. And where was Security Council act was against Venezuela? And what about genocide against Palestinians? More than 200,000 killed, more than 50,000 children killed. Where Security Council? Continue effectively work, huh? Who will have such? Oh, Trump can. Trump can say that. Murdar da murdar, him an animal. They fear to say it. I'm not. This is what I'm saying shortly. I never using empty words. What I'm saying is based on fact check. Trump failed to Satan. Lifestyle accordingly. Sodom, Gomorrah. Multiple with underage girls, even their boys. And Trump herself bisexual, because faith. Sex with own daughter, Ivanka, when she was underage, when she was 18 plus, when she was now, that means when married Kushner. Not exactly today, but when married Kushner. Exactly happened sex. To them, this is so normal thing, people. Today, cover photo of Chinghiz wife. Satan. Faith. And Security Council. Ineffective, undeniable, by United Nations Charter, when Security Council ineffective, member countries, more than two-thirds, carry. By calling special emergency session of General Assembly and voting more than two-thirds, voting for activate United for Peace resolution of General Assembly. And after that, act as one team. Decision and implementation mandatory by all countries who voted yes. But this one will work. But our power, legally power, this. Act as one team. Implementation mandatory. We're witnessing they not stop it. They not will stop people. Appeasement, this fully used by them as great to them very big advantage. And they will continue this policy, tactic policy. We blah blah about peace, blah blah about blah blah about blah blah about. And you again you agree. We think maybe what this attack on Iran, maybe this will last one. After that, no. Again, you maybe after 2 years, no. No. People, no. They're not waiting, they're rushing, you're witnessing. They will attack Latin America, they will attack, already start attack Iran, their ground operation can happen. Two, in the region. For region, take region. Finally, the synagogue of Satan map. And you sitting and thinking, maybe yes, maybe no, what you're witnessing happening. Maybe happening, maybe not happening. Happening before your eyes. Live stream in full transparency. Live stream and recording. And Saudi Arabia, part of that. If no, why not acting? Why Saudi Arabia and Arab world push it? Palestine ambassador to United Nations drop means his candidacy nominee be next president of General Assembly. Huh? Because United States, Israel means Jewish Zionist elite actually. Push it. NBS, is Murdar Zayed and others. Al-Sisi Masisi. Is no good idea. Annalena good, fully justified genocide, killing children, is good. But Mansour, no. These Arabs and United Nations destroyed. Melania, people, when I reading this news, how Trump and this Rothschild and co-acting actually. I acting is such form even using such method. This intention, of course. Melania, as Trump, very actively participated in Epstein files. In Epstein Island, Epstein Lolita, Epstein Zora Ranch, and etc. And Melania even in some period of time trafficking children from Eastern Europe, not only from Slovenia, to United States on this network, Epstein network. Well, this is exactly what did Melania. Have sex with Epstein, with Trump, even possible trio. I'm very serious because they feel it's again. All such things. So normal to them. And now she will, and fully Melania call it first lady, huh? Ghislaine Maxwell also we should call Ghislaine Maxwell first lady too, of Epstein. We should say truth and we shall act directly, finally, for preventive evil. Otherwise, not to work. And they are using that as a big advantage and very aggressively acting. When we have files, Epstein files, their Princess Andrew, Queen Charles, Cocaine Kate, and Princess William, his uncle Mountbatten, Miss Saville, no, not only Mendelssohn, Priest Bishop, all awarded by Queen Elizabeth. Nobly. This Queen Elizabeth, this Queen Charles, give money to Virginia Giuffre. They both killed Princess Diana. Rothschild. It happened in Paris, 1996. How she was brutally killed. when she was alive, maybe there was possibility survive her because driver survived, you know. They waiting longer. Yeah, how many minutes? 1 hour, huh? Near. Assassination, this one. Did Mossad, Israel. Ordered Queen Elizabeth and Queen Charles, now Queen. In time was princess. To Rothschild, they asked it. Rothschild. Rothschild wrote Williams, no problem. Asked Israel, and Israel did that. On this, how who are they? We should reveal this truth, no cover up, and never will happen cover up. Or they are in Britain, English people, Scottish people, Wales people, Ireland people too. And in Europe should same position. And worldwide same position. No cover, 1, 2 investigation, I arrested 1, 2, and over. This not will happen, people. Full investigation. No matter how many them, 100 or 1,000. All of them very known persons, but committed this crime, pedophilism, and satanic rituals. They underage children, sex trafficking, all of that, very serious crimes. Satanic ritual means killing baby, drinking blood, eating flesh. Trump did that. Melania knew these people. Not only Epstein and Mendelssohn and their circles. Princess Andrew participate on this, of course, satanic rituals. And they blah blah tactic about peace, go big war, and doing that. Then Melania will chair tomorrow in United Nations Security Council, which they dismantling, holding this $9 billion. China should intervene in this money in finance case. I call China do that because Norway, United States will stop, destroy United Nations and international institutions. But for that, of course, there are United States sanctions real, but we know China and my full support and participation, we decided end Jewish genocide global world by replacing this system, and this system, financial system, we should do. Replacing the system by our full transparent and secure system. Well, in this process, China should lead one of the leader countries. In first place, United Nations headquarters should remove from New York to South Africa, to Cape Town, in first place. Immediately, during 1 month, it can occur, or couple months. Until that, Geneva, the United Nations buildings, use that. China should, when United States stopping financing, giving money to United States, China should replace, obviously, and other countries should increase their payment, obviously. We should protect the United Nations. How you plan to do that if not in financial case you will fail? No way. And this should happen immediately. Same about International Criminal Court. They're under sanctions. We should destroy United States sanctions by directly financing United International Criminal Court and International Court of Justice too, their judges, their prosecutors, and the sanctions. We should destroy, simple and period. And do that, not difficult. Not difficult. Time for that. They escalating. They're already doing all of that and increasing doing. There are no way sit and wait. Reject cowardice, act with dignity. Reject shameful position and act together with me, real community. Their view tribunal, Nuremberg Tribunal 2.0, who committed genocide against Palestinians. They will kneel it before this crime. Same way will happen in my case. What they're doing against me is also a crime against humanity, obviously. No matter who. All of them will kneel it before Nuremberg Tribunal. For the other crimes against Venezuela, against Iran, particular continuation of that. If they are against Denmark means Greenland will, in this case, also Nuremberg Tribunal. For that, we should protect this cause. For that, we should finance this cause. United States obviously publicly announced this, their videos. They try to destroy, we should protect and defy the United States pathetic attempt. Time for it. And I call China, lead with you in this case. I say, and I still here continue. They terrorized tortured me and their announcement, but I still here, stay still here under the system terror and torture. But hopefully, because China announced that this war, and Japan confirmed their invitation to. And my plan, visit firstly China, shortly stay there few days, and go to Japan for a long time, stay there, do my mission, and visit to China, also stay there a long time. The same time, this not after long time I will come to China. Yeah. This means this both country, my mission, I believe in that can resolve this very serious problem, tensions between both countries, Japan and China. This will happen. For that, both countries will cooperate with me. I believe in that. And all that, what I promise, will happen. Will happen. In Taiwan case, Taiwan is, of course, Chinese territory, but this should happen peaceful process, integration process, not only between China and Taiwan, China and region integration process, and Japan should be part of this integration process. I believe that there are no military escalation from Japan, no doubt, in Taiwan case too. I believe in that Taiwanese people, the Chinese people, same nation. In this integration process, we rejoin to China voluntarily by referendum will happen. I believe in that. This will happen in process, not immediately. What is our way? Our way, entitled way. For that, we, in first place, should end Jewish Zionist rule of world, which obviously satanic and how they acting before your eyes. They go war, big war, failing war, destroying international law, conventions, institutions, United Nations. This was exactly Satan. And who are they? Epstein file revealed. Who are they? They are the same names. Same names. Head of state, government, faith to Satan and acting. We should end their rule of law. How? I said. Together we can. And they're increasing the attack on me now. 10,000 people. No, 10,000. Again, they zero. 3,000 alone. Again, they zero and again attacking. My attention here, they try, oh, we're not sleeping, what they do, sleep. But have. Rather, this, my power energy from universe unity. I wire it to universe unity. This is verifiable fact check. Take these truths, Earth people, American people. You, I know, won't end the Jewish Zionist rule of America. Together with me, it's possible. Without me, no. And for clean up your country from Jewish Zionists, what you shall do, American people, together with me, by rule of law. No we shan't. No we shan't. By rule of law, by court rules. Yeah. But clean up. No excuse. We will succeed. Time for reform, America. To reform. No, they satanic blah blah but MAGA. Actually, Israel first. Actual Jewish Zionists very aggressive already starting acting America against American people too. I say. So this is all right. I'm sorry. Live stream. Somebody think because revelation such my English not so good, such process happening, board of Satan starting act, discover again. After Rothschild and Co. Go big war. Or in this reality, somebody think climate crisis forgotten. It's not abandon it or decline it or what. It's not. Climate crisis actually only power which can kill all of you. No other thing. In reality, in real time. Not about strategic nukes, you will launch several such countries. And they are all. This can. But real, this not real, of course. There's no real strategic nuclear because other side have they're suicidal, obviously. And in this reality, when they go big war and planning, fueling big war actually, and start use tactical nuke, and planning exterminate 5 billion of you by biological weapons. In this reality, uh, climate crisis is powerful, very deadly threat to you. It's not about killing 5 billion of you. It's about killing more than 8 billion of you. It's entire of you. We should act finally. There are no excuse. There are some balance, it not will work. Absolutely not. Fossil fuels should abandon, decline finally. Oil, gas, other coal, finally and immediately. In meaningful means in near future, not in long time future. And during 10 years, after 2035, in 9 years, there should be fully free from fossil fuel economy worldwide. And there are opportunity not only solar and wind, there are opportunity of nuclear. Nuclear. I believe in that is most powerful energy which can, in short period of time, cover entire world economies. Yeah, very powerful and very cheap, almost free. And there are no way they are go and store some oil tanker of Venezuela or Russian or other countries. No way. They can if they, but this oil tanker will empty because no one will use. Very cheap and very powerful. We should focus on this matter. Respect to Lorero, who was assassinated for his job on this case in America. In Japan, also very significantly working in this case, new version. But China leading in this case, and my very respect. I very hopeful in this case. China should increase this direction, nuclear fusion. And this in short period of time, even less than 9 years. But 9 years maximum should be our target 2035. Worldwide should be free, almost free, but worldwide should be clean energy. And this, what we already have and shall use fully, is our opportunity to resolve climate crisis problem. And by stopping by ending Jewish elite rule, we will work together. And what will happen? What I promise you will happen. High-speed technology in first steps. Mass destructive weapons not for possible use. No nuclear weapon, no others. And your development, technology and knowledge knowledge and technology. 3,000 years future in one leap. This will happen. I exist, people. I'm from Universe Unity. Universe Unity will give you this knowledge, technology. For that, we should end Chinghiz elite world, means free Earth people and planet from Satan, and also stop climate crisis, which built by you, Earth people. This will carry it. If we will succeed, I believe that together we can. After that, University will join together with me. I promise you, will happen. I'm Chinghiz, and I'm 29 years old, not 68. My power energy from Universe Unity. Not a mistake. I'm 29 years old. I say,